are here again, the Chandi, Andy and Cherry. Chandi. Why are you laughing? So, our topic for today is we're gonna talk about the 5 reasons before you coming here to the UK. Because the last video, the previous video that I made, it was 4 reasons. It's supposed to be 5 reasons, so we're gonna continue it in this video. Let's get into it! So we are here now. Look at my hair. It's dark and black now. I miss my black hair, so I just dyed it with black color. Do you like it? Alright, so this is my husband. He is a British. And I'm Filipina. So we get married and move here in the UK because we don't like LDR anymore. So today, the last topic that we gotta discuss about the 5 reasons before you moving here in the UK is the last one. Number 5 is the living expenses. So it's a good topic, isn't it? So let's get started. So the living expenses here is really, really high. Do you think so? Can you tell me about it?
So nice.
What are expensive?
There's lots of things you have to pay
Yes.
just to get by.
Before you decided to go here in UK, you need to consider these 5 reasons before you moving here. Is it a good opportunity? Yeah, it's a good opportunity, but you need to think about the money or the financial capability that you have. So that's what it is. So under the living expenses here, first is you need to pay. There's a lot much you need to pay. Like for example,
You need to pay rent or mortgage, somewhere to live.
mortgage. So you need to have a house, guys, if you want to live here in the UK. You need to have pay for mortgages. If you cannot afford the mortgage, you can have a rent. You can rent. So the rent here cost is like, what is it? Is it like £1,000?
£500-600 for
Wow.
1 bedroom.
Oh yeah, it is.
London
And-
more expensive.
Yeah, it depends on the city that you are living in. So if you are living to like in a countryside, it might be cheaper. Yeah, don't you think so?
Probably would be, yeah.
Yeah, but if you are living in the city, it's much more higher and expensive.
Nightmare.
Nightmare. So now we are living here in Dundee, and we can afford. We just renting it at the moment. So under the mortgage, there's something you need also to pay. Like for example, under the mortgage,
You need a deposit firstly.
deposit. Yeah, mortgage.
Normally 10%. So if your house is worth £100,000, you need to find £10,000 just to get a deposit put down so you can get a mortgage. Not many people have got that type of money, you know. The more expensive the house, the bigger the mortgage, the bigger the deposit. It's normally 10% or 5%. Some places you won't be able to get
So you need to
5%.
have a work as well.
Yeah.
You cannot afford to pay for your mortgage if you don't have a work. So,
Yep.
because if you want to get a loan to a bank, they will not let you get loan if you don't have work because you cannot pay for it.
Can't pay it back, can you?
Yeah. So here, if you want to rent, it's fine, but you need to think wisely.
Yeah.
But because when you're paying for like rent, it's just like a waste of money. Is it a waste of money? Do you think so? Because you're paying for rent, but you cannot own the house. So rather than, what do you think is much better?
A mortgage is better, but some people don't have a lot of choice. They have to rent because they can't afford to get mortgages.
Yeah, So under the mortgage, what else you need to pay here? Living expenses.
Every household has to pay council tax.
Oh yeah, that's right. So how do you pay council tax? Depends on people how many people are living in the house, or
Depends how big the house is.
depends how big the house
If
is.
you've got 2-3 bedroom house, you'll pay more council tax than if you have like a 1 bedroom flat. So you get like bands, band A, B, C. We're band A, so we play minimum band. But if you've got like 2 or 3 bedrooms, you'll end up being in a higher category and you'll have to pay more for your council tax. It goes to the council.
So how about if this is not depends on how many people are living here? For example,
No.
me and you. Before you all live.
If you live by yourself, you get 25% discount.
Mhm.
If you live by yourself, you get 25% discount for your council tax bill.
So when you're living alone.
Yeah, I got 25% off it.
So but if your partner is moving with you, you're gonna be higher than that, yeah?
There's also different rules around like how much money you earn, and if you haven't got a job, you might not have to pay council tax. And it is, but generally, yeah, you will probably have to pay council tax.
Mm-hmm. Right now we are paying like more than £100,
Yeah,
like 160, 170, something like that. But here, if you have a partner, we are helping each other to pay for it because he cannot afford it to buy by himself. So I need to contribute. So that's what it is, partner. Your partner, you need to help each other in it. So what else? Council tax, and how about the tally here? Because in the Philippines we don't pay council tax,
you
but
gotta
we
pay.
have
It's
tax that we need. If you own a property, you need to pay some tax. I think if you have land or something like that in the Philippines, but in here. You need to pay council tax.
Maybe
Council
that's-
tax every month, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe,
It's every month.
yeah. Maybe that's the equivalent in the Philippines, I don't know. But you've also got to pay a TV license if you have access to television.
Oh, really?
Mm.
But in the Philippines, we don't pay for our TV
Yeah, but it
license.
still goes to the BBC.
So if you don't pay your TV license, what's gonna happen?
You get fined.
You get fined. So you're not able to watch any series you like, any
I think-
program or channel you like.
Not if you're watching TV. If you're watching anything to do with like BBC or anything like that, live television, you can't watch any of that
Mm.
without TV license.
So yeah, that's it. Mortgage and tele. What else?
Gas and electricity.
Gas and electricity. You need to pay for gas. So I
If
think
you have gas.
if you have gas. All household here has a gas. They
No.
need to pay gas.
Yeah.
So what do you think? No. What do you mean no?
I thought you were going to say all houses have gas.
Household. So how can they have? They need to cook. They need heater. So
Electric.
all right.
Electric oven, electric heater. All electric.
So it depends if you have a gas or if you have electric. Yeah.
We have both, don't we?
So gas is like how much it costs?
It's expensive. Obviously, depends how much you use, but it's expensive. Can't remember exactly how much it is, but obviously, if you've got the heating on all day, it's going to cost you a lot of money if you have gas central heating.
Yeah. So here we only turn on the heater and every winter. Nah. When it's
Well,
when you
it's no
feel
point.
like when you feel like it's freezing inside and outside. So electricity. So it depends also of what type of electricity do you have in it. Electricity.
Mm.
Like what, for example, our electricity here is like you need to charge it. Well, I don't know how it's.
Well, I have
made.
an electricity key and I top it up, but there is obviously depends where you live. Not every house has got an electricity meter in it. They just get charged by the electricity company. And some households you have to pay a water bill, but that's included in our council tax. You have to pay for water.
And what else you need to pay?
It will be listed on your council tax bill and water service charge. Well, food, drinks, food and
Foods.
drink, shopping, necessities, groceries.
Yeah, foods. Under the foods is how people here pay their foods. Is that every month, every week?
Everyone's different. You don't make a lot good.
So we only get our grocery or foods every other week, every 1 week,
So
innit?
whatever. You hear that smoke alarm?
What's it mean? What's an alarm?
Smoke alarm. Next door. They're probably
So there's a smoke in there.
they're probably cooking. They probably set it off.
So where did we stop? So we're talking about the smoke alarm because this, I think our neighbor had the alarm
Fine. Stop.
goes up, so it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, so we are talking about the foods. So the foods here are very expensive as well. You need to get your foods every week in a grocery shop.
Like
We always we always bought our foods in the grocery every end of the week, like weekends. So because the foods here has expiration, so we need to
Unless you
But-
buy loads of frozen food.
frozen. Frozen is much better, isn't it?
Cheaper.
But it's not good. I like to cook.
Yeah.
So the next one.
Moving on.
Moving on. So moving on, what's the next one? The living expenses here.
Well, obviously, if you wanna join a gym, you have to pay for the gym membership.
Yeah, if you want to
We're
join a
looking
gym.
at the £25-30 a month. If you want Wi-Fi, it's probably £25-30 a month. Same.
But you can, if you want to join, but if you don't want to
Yeah.
join, so
Yeah,
you
of
don't
course.
need to pay for that. The most important thing here is the cost of living, not joining up others. Like what is
Well,
it?
yeah.
Cost of living that.
Right,
that-
just
that-
delete that bit. Yeah, if you want to have a car, there's obviously expenses included if you want to have a car. Fuel's very expensive here, for starters.
Yeah.
Petrol, expensive. Then you have to get car insurance, which is mandatory. You haven't got a choice. You have to pay car insurance every month. You have to pay road tax
Road tax, yes.
on most
MOT
cars. MOT every year.
every year.
Make sure the car's safe on the road. So that's all.
Basically, having a car is really expensive as well.
And you need to obviously, if you haven't got a license, you need to buy lessons. You need to pay for your license. In lessons, you need to take tests.
You need to pay for your instructor, driver
Yeah.
instructor.
Yeah, sure.
So what
And
else
then-
you need to pay? You need to pay also your phone bill, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you got to pay for your phone bill, yeah.
Your data, internet. Data internet here is like 30 or 40, something like that.
Depends,
Isn't it?
yeah.
Depends on what
You
type.
get like
of,
1 gig of data a month. It costs like
Yeah,
£5.
so-
But if you get like a lot of data, it's a bit the same.
So how about if they want to have an internet? They could have an internet here, so they need to pay for it as well. Isn't it?
Yeah, if you want it in there, you need to pay for Wi-Fi.
So we are only using data.
Yeah.
How does it pronounce in
Data.
English? Data.
You got
Data.
unlimited. We got unlimited, so it's
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah,
are.
we
We
should.
don't. You didn't pay for Wi-Fi because we
Yeah,
don't want to have a
no
Wi-Fi.
point in
But
that.
sometimes, the signals of the data here is not really good. Sometimes depends. No.
It's normally alright.
Yeah. So yeah, we already talked about the foods, the bill, the road tax, the car, and what else are the living expenses here?
Well, there's obviously extras on top of living expenses. Like if you wanted to go out for a few drinks
Yeah.
at the pub, or
Yeah,
out,
if you like to drink, but
if you want to go out for a meal, that'll be expensive. And if you want, it
Yeah.
depends where you eat. You pay £50
and what's
for
your favorite?
2 people.
What is your favorite restaurant?
Weatherspoons,
And what else aside from that?
McDonald's.
KFC, Jollibee.
Travel, like train tickets and stuff. If you have, or a bus ticket, if you need to get back and forth to work, you have to pay for
For the
a
bus.
bus, and that's not cheap anymore.
Yeah.
A single journey here is £3, which is very expensive.
No, I think it's 4. Before it was 2 or 3,
It was like it's £3 5p.
and
for a
now
single
it's
journey.
like 4 pounds, isn't it?
No, that is what it is now, £3 5p.
Oh, is
For a
it?
single journey. Oh, the train, you can get this. You get a train or a bus.
You need also to pay for your income tax if you're working.
If you're working, you'll have to pay tax. Yeah.
Yeah, the more hours you are working, the more the
Yeah.
income tax you're gonna pay, isn't it?
The more you earn, the more tax you pay.
So,
On your earnings.
so how about those people who are not working? Are they need to pay for income tax or no?
No, they don't pay income tax. If they don't have income.
Yeah, and also if you have loans, you need to pay for your loans here. You know, I mean, people have loans because some other emergency financial. So people, it's normal to have loans here. So yeah, they have loans.
Well, not big loan. Not enough. People in thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of pounds worth of debt here. You know, we're not.
So yeah, that's it. And
But
what
yeah.
else?
And you want to go to Thailand, it's alright, isn't it? But,
For me, I don't like to have like I don't like
nobody
having
does.
I don't like to have a loans because it's I'd rather save money than having a loans to someone. But there's some circumstances that we could not predict that we might need it to have a loan.
Yeah.
So what else you needed to pay? If you or the haircut here, if you want to have a haircut, it's really expensive. So it's like
15 quid or something?
15
for
quid
a man,
for a man.
for a woman, you probably maybe £100.
yeah, I did my highlights here in the
Yeah,
UK.
what was it,
It's like
150
100 pounds.
$100.
£100, and then my husband's only do his haircut.
Yeah,
He
because I'm
didn't go to the he didn't want to go to the
I haven't been in years.
barber shop because he doesn't want to pay for it, and he can do it by himself. So it's a save of money in it. So yeah, it's really expensive. The more you probably you were thinking that we are here in other country, people are going to this country. I mean, being with their loved ones or OFW or working here. You might think that they have a good life, but if you move here, you're gonna have lots of expenses. You have a lot of needed to pay and everything. It's like,
You can't take out too many. You have a phone, and you need to work out if you burn £1,000 a month or something. What can you afford to rent? You can afford to rent £400 or £500 a month, or if it depends on
I'm paying also. We are paying also the phone here. We bought a new phone and then we're paying it for like 2 years. So yeah.
Well, yeah, that's like a phone contract. Everyone's got a phone contract, but yeah.
So my people think that we have a lot of money because we are living in this country. So what advice you could tell them?
Well, the salary is good compared to places in the Philippines,
yeah.
but it's all in.
But the living expenses here is really high.
Are relevant to how much money you earn. So if you say you earn like £1,000 a month in the Philippines, you'll be like, wow, that's a lot of money. But here, £1,000 a month will probably, on an average person, cover just your bills. So yeah.
That's right. So how about me? I always send in the Philippines all of my money. And there's sometimes emergency, sometimes also add up for the living expenses areas. If you're a Filipino and working here in other countries, sometimes they're like emergency financial that you needed to pay and it's not in your budget. So what you can do, so just need to help them out and send them money. You know what I mean?
Of course.
What else are living expenses here?
Probably covered
Drinks.
everything.
If you want to drinks a lot.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I don't drink much here because I think I changed my habits drinking. I'm not into drinking so much, so I don't pay for drinks.
That's fine.
Sometimes my husband's paying for my drinks when we go out sometimes. So yeah, we're just treating each other. I will treat him and he will treat me, like something like that.
Yeah, you could buy me a pint of Guinness next time, Wetherspoons.
Let's go with this for today. Huh?
It's too late.
So yeah, what else do you think? Do you have any living expenses?
It's probably covered everything, to be honest.
Do you have anything that you need to add up here? We might forgot about something. No? That's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all for today's
everything,
video, guys.
Sorry. Everything costs money, you know. You've got your living expenses, and you've got your optional extras that you spend money on. Like if you want a Wi-Fi, you can pay for a Wi-Fi. If you want a super fast Wi-Fi, you pay for a super fast Wi-Fi, and it's going to be expensive. So it's all about what you can afford and what you want to do. If you want a brand new iPhone, it's going to be expensive. It's going to cost a lot of money a month, but it's what you can afford.
Alright guys, that's all for today's video.
Thanks,
I hope
guys.
you will learn a lot from our
Yeah.
videos today. That 5 reasons before you move here in the UK. So please comment down below what else you want to talk about.
We're not experts, we're
and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
we're not
and thank
experts.
you.
It's just what we
Experience.
yes. Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye.